Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to make pork rinds, but hopefully a cleaner version. And I bought the pig skin already. It's probably about 2.5, 3 pounds. I'll weigh it when it's off the tray. It's supposedly already cleaned enough, but I'm going to give it a good rinse again. And I'll cut it up into the pieces that I think are good. And then I'll boil it and dry it and fry it in pork lard. And this lard is from pigs that I have raised. So to me this will be a nice clean version. Then I can use Redmond's real salt for the salt. So let's get started. So here's the skin all laid out. I weighed it, it was 2 3/4 pounds. It only cost $4.30 for all this. So now I'm going to cut it up into the size pieces I like. Using a pair of scissors. To me it makes it easier. And they'll be all different sizes. This first section I'll do because it's been cut, the skin, so I might as well just use that. I hope this turns out good because then I'll just start buying skin like for all this for $4.30 and it's already clean. All the fat's taken off. Perfect. So this will be like a nice healthy carnivore treat or even keto treat snack. Finally, on the last piece, the one piece of skin that I cut up, I already put into the pot. It's in cold water. But thank God for the scissors. Maybe they could have been a little bit sharper. But I'm going to throw this into the water and get boiling. So I have all the skin in the pot. I'm just going to use crappy salt. No point wasting the good stuff in here. Just gonna pour a bunch in. So I'm gonna loosen it up so they're not stuck together. Then I'll bring to a boil and then I'll let it boil for a half an hour. So it's all boiled now. I'm gonna strain it out. You know what, I'm gonna rinse them also. So I'll let them sit for about 5 minutes and drain as much moisture off as possible. So I'm gonna salt them before I throw them in the oven. I'm just gonna use some sea salt. And then I'll use Redmond's real salt after I cook them. And I'll mix it up. Now using these cookie sheets, and I put parchment paper on them. I'm going to spread out the rinds. I think I'm using dehydrator, but I think this will be a little bit faster. My dehydrator only gets up to 160. So I want to try these out today. This way I can just grab them out of the oven and stir them up a bit too. Help them dry faster. Plus I won't have to clean my 10 trays in my dehydrator. So I just throw away the parchment paper and I'm all done. See how this goes. I might have to add another rack in the oven. I'm hoping this will be enough room. But I guess if I stir it up, it should be all right. Hopefully I didn't make them too big. Like I said, this is an experiment. I think I said that. So this is the first time making them, if I didn't. So if the rinds are too big, then I'll know next time I gotta cut them smaller. So sticking them in the oven now at 200 Fahrenheit for about 4 or 5 hours, or until they're done. They weren't drying in the oven, so I moved it over to my dehydrator. You can hear how hard they are. So here's the pork rinds, nice and dry. So as I said, I switched them from the oven to the dehydrator because they just weren't drying in time. So I switched them around 4 o'clock yesterday. Took them out of the dehydrator this morning around 8 a.m. So it's 10 a.m. now. I'm gonna try popping a few, but I'm gonna do it 2 different ways. On the internet it's at 325 to 375 for the heat, for the temperature. So I'm gonna go in between. I'm gonna do 350 Fahrenheit using pig lard to pop them in a pot. And then I'm gonna also try it in the air fryer at 350 just to see the difference. So I'm gonna turn everything on, preheat it, and show you how it turns out. Hopefully it works. I hate wasting. So I put this mini for the air fryer. I'll put that in. So it's been about probably a minute and a half in the air fryer. Let's see what they look like. Oh, they're popping. Shake. It'll go a little bit longer. It's getting close to 350, so I'm gonna put these in. And I'll stir. That on so it doesn't splash. Check the air fryer again. Let them pop. Stir. Hopefully I have enough oil in there. So I'm going to salt them now. You see the difference between the air fried ones. Here's the air fried ones. A little bit smoother. And these are the ones that were popped in the pig lard. Puffier. So I'm gonna let them cool a bit and then we'll come back and try them. Took probably about 2-3 minutes. So here's a pork rind that's out of a bag of pork rinds. So I'm just gonna compare it. These are ones that I just popped, air fryer, and pig lard. I cooked these in a pot. So let's try the air popped ones. Nice and crispy. Just the right amount of salt. I don't know if you heard that, they're still popping a bit. And here's one that I cooked in pig lard from the pigs that I raised. Now I'm going to try the one from the store. I'm going to redo that again. One from the store is a little bit softer. The air fried one is really crunchy. Not too hard though. And the one in the pig lard. These are way better. It's quite a process in making them, but you know how they're cooked. This has no extra fat in them other than from the skin itself. These being cooked in lard, so you're adding fat to it. But yeah, give it a shot, try it. If you haven't, subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, good or bad. I'm not that great at this YouTube stuff. I'm not a great talker. That's why I do these videos, to help improve myself if I can. And gets me out of my comfort zone. So, I definitely don't make money off doing these videos. I've been doing it now for 3-4 years with my other channel, my Northern Farm. And now this channel, just trying to keep them separated. But yeah, if you like this at all, give it a shot, try it. You can buy the pig skin, they call it pig rind, on package at a specialty store. I bought it at an Italian place in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. But give it a shot, try it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.